boy. Let me move the hammer here. Just in case the place is haunted and they decide they want to get rid of me. Probably having the hammer sitting right here is too much of a temptation. That might be too easy. There's been a little. There we go. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Welcome to the future studio of Joe Boo Sports Report, or another one of the studios. This is the Red Brick House. So many people have asked me, what is the plan with the Red Brick House? When I first got involved with the Red Brick House, I had no idea that I was going to be working on it, much less owning it. I just wanted to save it. Because here's the thing about life, especially now. I've always said, if you don't know where you've come from, you don't know where you're going. And your history is what makes you the person you are. Your experiences in life will change and alter your path going forward because of the experiences that you've learned, good and bad. And that's why you must experience them and you must remember them. Now we have kind of revisionist history where we're cutting out parts and pieces and things like that. You know, it's kind of like what the Eagles are trying to do with the Dallas Cowboys. They want to brag about their world championships, the 3 they had before 1960, but somehow the 70s and 90s they want to forget. I had a great live stream tonight, and you know, it was one of those things. It wasn't. Let me make sure I'm clear here, because a lot of times you have conversation and discussions and things like that, and people take them seriously. Remember, this is YouTube, and when I talk about Eagles and Eagle fans and things like that, it's just rivalry. Philly 500 every single day does a video about me and the Dallas Cowboys, and that Dak Prescott is satanic. And I can understand why they think he's satanic, because the way he's owned their ass, the way he's always kicking their teeth in, yeah, I can understand it. I can actually really understand exactly what he's saying. But be that as it may, football, when I grew up, I grew up in Northern Virginia, surrounded by Washington Redskins. The reason I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, and I don't want to hear you're a bandwagon fan, because when I was a Dallas Cowboy fan, it was before the Cowboys had their first Super Bowl. I know I don't look like I'm that old, but I was born in 1965. I wanted to be like my dad. And the path that I took was not an easy one. It's still to this day not an easy one. If you were on my live stream earlier today, you know the trolls that I get with the Eagles, Philly 500 constantly, the Couch Boys, or the Choke Boys, or the Dak Suscock, or just so much. It's not easy being a Cowboy fan, and anybody who's saying you're a bandwagon fan, what are you talking about? There's no bandwagon. I am just so happy that the off season is almost over. It was cool today because, as we've been working on the Red Brick House, we have a lot of people that are following the channel over there, and they said they want to see work on while we're working and stuff on it. So when I've been plastering the walls, and I'm not a plasterer. When you do something over and over again, you just get used to doing it for hours and stuff. But my hands, holding the trowel, I can only go for about 3 hours or so, and then I gotta go to something else. Right now, from holding the hawk, not the hawk that smokes a lot of weed, but holding the hawk with that plaster on it, and then where you gotta push that stuff in there. My hand, it's just hard to grip anything right now. But I've been doing live streams doing that. And even where we're not even talking about football, the trolls come through to talk about the choke boys. And it's crazy how much the Eagle fans have the Dallas Cowboys in your psyche. You would think that beating the Cowboys or being better than the Cowboys is more important than the Super Bowl. I don't understand that. If your team just went to the Super Bowl, your team has been the better team, as you say, in the 2000s, then why are you worried about the little old Cowboys? Unless you really are worried about the Dallas Cowboys. See, to me, I think Val protests too much. To me, I think you guys are a little bit worried. But here's the thing I'm going to ask you Eagle fans. I do this all the time. Jimmy Johnson. Who knows how many Super Bowls the Cowboys would have won had they kept Jimmy Johnson, but be that as it may. As much as Jerry Jones doesn't want to admit it, it was the two of them together that won those Super Bowls. Jerry Jones has proven so far that it wasn't just Jerry Jones putting the team on the field. You had to have the right man to coach him and to be that perfect storm. But Jimmy Johnson said, because he didn't mind his players being brash or talking smack or anything like that. But what he always said was, if you're going to talk the talk, then walk the walk. And that means, man up. That means, Eagle fans, win or lose, man up. Don't be this off-season fair weather fan that just comes in and talks smack. Keep that same energy up. Keep that same energy up if the season doesn't go the way you think it's going to go. That's all I ask of you. I don't mind people talking smack. And in fact, the ones that talk smack and then man up after the fact, they're a friend for life. And that's why Philly 500, I'll go to the mat for him. Pause. He'll talk the talk, and he damn sure will walk the walk. All right, good people. You know how much I appreciate all of you guys, as well as you ladies, and how exciting this is for me. I just love this place. And this place is really beginning to feel like home. It should. Lord knows I spent enough time here. I just can't wait for football season to get here. All right, good people. It's Friday night. Be safe out there. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And thoughts on, okay, this isn't going to be my sports. I'm going to do a nice sports desk. But that's going to be the location of it. And hey, check this out. A shout out to my wonderful bride. Because you see we got the walls plastered now so it doesn't look so hellacious. But look at the windows. Look at that. Bam. Tell me that this place isn't beginning to look good. She's beginning to look real good. And so this will be the corner section where the studio will be. And I'll probably build like a desk behind there, just a small cabinet base system there that I can get up underneath of, like a built-in desk in the wall, and then having a front and stuff in there. But it's definitely coming together. All right, good people, it's time to turn out the fire and say goodnight. I'll see you guys in the morning.